keep going.
To Baldur's Gate, Voss will be waiting in this Sharess's caress. I'm listening. Exquisite, isn't it? The pain is a mutual promise branded on our flesh and bone. Inside your every wound lives my obsession. Inside my every wound lives your passion. You are Jacques Vonashdu, source of my bruises. Here, now. If it weren't apparent, it should be. I'm not keen on such outward displays of our flesh bond. Come, let me taste. You believe you can survive without me? As you say, do not keep me waiting.
I never saw myself as a banisher of shadows before. I was always more of a lurker-in, historically. Darling, I thought you'd never ask. Lead on.
Can't give up now.
Well, hello. What can I do for you? Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special. I guess I'll spend my evenings lounging here while you do all the hard work. It sounds awful.
Moving in.
I would not linger in this land over long. But, whatever your business, I will aid you if I can. As you wish.
shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Never wanted the easy path.
How high? Someday I will sit down.
Looking ahead.
I would not linger in this land over long. But whatever your business, I will aid you if I can. You're sure? Later then. I tell you not to get in trouble, but I suspect it will find you whether you like it or not.
One day I'll catch a break.
I think we've done rather a good thing here. A welcome change to gift this land a sliver of hope amongst so much despair. With pleasure. Lead on.
No rest for the wicked, I think.
What now?
This vessel is at thy disposal. Do what thou wilt. Thou art the master, so it shall be.
This vessel is at thy disposal. Do what thou wilt. This soul awaits thy command.
can't slow down.
Let's move. Best be on my way.
Immediately.
At least things have stayed interesting. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
What's on your mind? I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it.
Another step forward. What's in here?
Best be on my way.
This vessel is at thy disposal. Do what thou wilt. This soul awaits thy command.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. No time to rest. Looking ahead. Still alive. So that's progress. Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Need to find a way forward.
Can't even catch my breath.
feet. Right on my feet.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Another day, another fight.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Need to find a way forward.
Survival is all that matters. Sol Invictus! On my way. Swift as my feet can carry me.
I won't give in.
Should mind my step. Listen, the psionic detector. Githyanki are lurking nearby. These boots have seen everything. Softer than a whisper. Have to keep going.
Will Wargaz failed to kill you, I won't make the same mistake.
Let's not get caught off guard.
Let's go. Time to press ahead. Time to push my luck again.
One day I'll catch a break.
No choice but to keep going.
Nothing will stand in my way. On my way.
Breathe deep and move.
Wonder if the gods are watching.
who alerted us to the Githyanki attack. Looks like Voss was good for his word. Light on my feet. Is that blood? No, never mind.
Never a dull moment.
Have a lot on my mind. Well, in it. The Shadow Curse will soon be forgotten, thanks to us. These things have stayed interesting. Very well. Looks like an army marched through here.
The curse has been lifted, the land's cleansed of the shadows. Ketheric's reign of living death is over. Your courage has been tested, and in this at least, you have triumphed.
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord, but there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the Flaming Fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties.
patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping. Yes, sir. No, sir. Rip and cut your throat, sir. Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the prison bearers to kill Ketheric. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch to peel you, to split your skin, to see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant. Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst again.
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
Not as bad as it could have. These boots have seen everything.
I was supposed to sacrifice myself to stop the Absolute. Yeah, I don't think I could have gone through with it, in truth. And I'm glad that I didn't, given what has come to light. Indeed. Under other circumstances, I might have been subdued or ashamed. But after what we saw, I must admit, I'm excited. The Elder Brain. But more importantly, the crown that it wore. Even without seeing it for myself, I could sense it. Netherese magic. So pure, so complete. I doubted what I was feeling at first. Most Netherese artifacts contain only the faintest amount of their former power. The ghost of an echo of a memory. That crown was different. I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril itself, but no matter. It exists. I must learn more of it. We need to learn more about what we saw. An artifact as powerful as that crown must have been documented somewhere. As luck would have it, we'll soon find ourselves near one of the finest book collections this side of Candlekeep. Sorcerous Sundries. I need to go there and learn all I can. Indeed. The journey awaits. One foot in front of the other is tried and true, I find. Their collection of rare tomes is unparalleled. Netherese texts are hardly commonplace, but I'm certain they'll have one or two stashed away. You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but if my suspicions prove to hold water, this could be the answer to all our problems.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the astral prison, and the mysterious visitor inside of it. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you. Will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes? You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep. But sleep is not for you.
Hear me. Gather. The reckoning is upon us. The city thirsts for domination. March. Join power.
We're under attack. Help me. Fight your way to the portal. I need your help.
Another fight. Let's go.
You barely trained to feed a louse. Where's Nihil?
These boots have seen everything. quickly! I can't do this without you!
Again.
More are coming. Hurry, or we will all become thralls.
Don't waste a step.
Still on my feet. What path lies before me?
Never a dull moment.
Nothing important is ever easy.
It comes easy these days. One day I'll catch a break.
Out of sight, out of mind. Have to keep going.
Hurry! I can't hold them back alone.
Have to keep going.
Still breathing, despite everything. No choice but to keep going.
Better make my next move.
I can be subtle sometimes.
Fight. Let's go.
Survival is all that matters. Best be on my way.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Another step forward.
I need you now.
Never a dull moment.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Have a lot on my mind.
The skull.
And,
Come to the
well,
skull.
dinner.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
If not over, then through.
Help me.
That took the edge off.
worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you. I am the one that came to you in your dreams. Help me. The Honor Guard. Eliminate them. My force is awakened by their assault. But with your help, we can turn this around. Destroy the Guard. I will subdue their master. Together, we can turn the tide.
At the ready.
These boots have seen everything.
Destroy the Honor Guard.
Sitzt your idiot mother Viclosium with me here?
Well, so much for peace.
Sometimes the only way out is through. Need to find a way forward.
I am a mind flayer, yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute. I suppose it was considerate of you not to bring it up before, and I ask that you do not judge me for it now. I was someone once, someone just like you. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals. Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed. And they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while, until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call me Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become. Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the Astral Prism. I was one of many, but the first to find it. How Gortash or the other Chosen learned of its existence, I do not know. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside, and found the Githyanki. I realized what the prism was for. Containment. While my body was within the prism's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue the Githyanki, and find allies in the outer world. You. Prince Orpheus, son of the first leader of the Githyanki. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Elithian Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Vlaakith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Vlaakith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prison. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control. There may come a time when that is necessary. But there is no guarantee that his power would survive his passing. The risk is too great. The moment his protection is gone, you would become enthralled to the Elder Brain, just as I would. We may look different, but to the Elder Brain we are already the same. Thralls in its design. I appreciate that, but this is what I am. My original body was destroyed when I transformed. When I first escaped the Elder Brain, I searched for a new vessel, but the longer I inhabited this one, the more it grew on me. I realized that returning to my former self would only impose limitations. Any advantage I could gain by restoring my original appearance, I already had to hand in the form of magic, and that humanoid shape you've come to know. As an Illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You, too, should embrace this change. I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elder Brain if you embrace your latent Illithid potential. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle, while continuing to preserve your independence. You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty. If you let me, I can evolve you. You will be able to do things you never thought were possible. There will be physical alterations, of course, but only partial. You will retain most of your current form, and you will soon see that the benefits outweigh any perceived loss. The answer is twofold. One, I can, but it would kill you, as I told you before. Two, why would I? You have done well with the limited form you have, but you would do far better as an Illithid. So, do you wish to evolve or not?
Even as you say the words, you feel a lurch of disappointment. Your mind bristles with Illithid potential. How could you be so cruel as to deny yourself what you want most in the world?
I felt that. It's your nature. You cannot fight it. So embrace it. It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
You may resist now, but it's too late. You already embraced the powers the parasite gave you. You leveraged them to manipulate, to dominate, to survive. Your nature is no longer your own. You are well on your way to fulfilling your Illithid potential. You are ready to evolve. A coldness seeps through your veins as the tadpole awakens, its yearning almost unbearable. Your mind is a veritable feast. The tadpole's essence courses through you. Where it touches, your flesh, glands, organs contract and flood with pure thought. You feel different. Your body has never felt more connected. Your mind present in every flex of a joint or muscle.
You are exquisite. When your allies see what you can do, I hope you encourage them to try it for themselves. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The Brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the Brain and bring it under our